Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, welcome back to another episode of Bad Beast Barbecue. Hey, today I want to introduce you to the London Sunshine 18-inch Kamado Grill. Now, the guys at London Sunshine sent us this grill to check out. We've been having it now for a few weeks, and I've been meaning to put a video out, but with my vacation to Las Vegas and not feeling well over the last couple of weeks, this video is long overdue. Um, so we're going to go ahead and show you exactly what the London Sunshine 18-inch Kamado grill can do, and some of the pros I like about it and some of the cons that I don't like about it. Also, I'll show you a couple of accessories that I purchased off of Amazon to fit the London Sunshine. The only reason I purchased them from Amazon is because the lead time on shipping the Divide and Conquer and some of the heat deflector plates that London Sunshine provides for the 18-inch Kamado would have taken a long lead time, or they were either sold out at the time. And on Amazon I found some similar products that fit the grill that showed up in a day or two. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I'll show you some of the features of the Kamado grill. I'll show you some videos, some stuff that we cooked on it already, and then we'll do a final analysis of what I think about it. Okay, so let's get started. All right, so first of all, let me say that this is made out of heat-resistant ceramic, like most Kamado grills are. Okay, it comes in four colors: black, green, orange, and red. Okay, it is listed as an 18-inch Kamado grill. However, the actual grilling surface is not quite 18 inches, and I'll show you that later on. Okay, the vents at the top are made out of cast iron. It has a thermometer on the front, which in the past, like in the smaller Kamado for London Sunshine, has not proven to be very accurate, so we may end up replacing this. All right, it has some great bamboo handles and some bamboo shelving on both sides that flip down when not in use. Okay, so you can get that out the way, and you can put the cover on it for easy storage and to keep it protected from the weather. All right, it has the legs are made out of stainless steel. They're nice and heavy duty. Plus, there are casters on the bottom that has some great locking mechanisms to keep the Kamado grill in place while you're cooking. The assembly time for this only took me about, I think it was about 40 minutes or so. Most of the time was spent screwing the base together. It is heavy. Let me check my notes. I think it's like 141 pounds. Okay, so I was able to lift it up by myself and put it in the cradle, and then I just had to have my wife hold the cradle while I kind of adjusted the Kamado to center to the front. But it'd be a lot easier if you had two people to help put it in the cradle to begin with. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you the inside. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, this is really not a true 18-inch Kamado grill. Okay, this is the inside of it, and this is the standard rack that came with it. So if you measure from the outside to the outside edge of the Kamado grill, it measures 18 inches. Okay, so it's an 18-inch as far as its diameter goes, but for actual cooking surface, okay, you got about 15 and a half, 16 inches in cooking surface. Okay, so as much as I was hoping that this was going to be an actual 18-inch cooking surface, it's not. So I wouldn't say it's not advertised correctly because it's 18 inches diameter, but the cooking surface, you have to look into the notes, the cooking surface is a lot smaller, about 2 inches smaller than what it's advertised as. Okay, however, it cooks really nice. This grate here has a lift up gate so you can throw wood or what have you down up in here, or additional charcoal when you're doing some grilling. Okay, and the firebox itself is two parts, and hopefully you can see it. I have charcoal in it, so I'm not going to lift the bottom portion of it up, but as you can see, the charcoal box comes in two rings. It has this top ring here, and it has the bottom ring down here, and there's a metal plate in the bottom with a grate where the ashes fall through. Okay, so you can take this out if you need be, but I usually keep it in, at least to bring the grill grate up to the proper height. Okay, so there is a two-layered vent at the front bottom of the Kamado grill. So as you can see, this one here slides back. First layer slides back, and just exposes a bunch of holes to help reduce the amount of airflow going into the Kamado grill. And then if you want to go full bore, you can just open it up and you can have a, as much air as possible to go through the Kamado grill to get it hot enough to sear steaks or what have you, okay? And then you can just adjust it. It's going to take a little learning curve to find out where to set your holes, and depending on the weather and what have you, in order to get a low and slow of like 225 or 250, but it is doable. As far as hinge support goes, it has a nice heavy duty hinge on the back holding the lid to the body, some heavy duty springs, and it works really well in supporting the weight of the lid. So I think this is going to last quite a while. I'm not too much concerned about that. Okay guys, as I mentioned before, the top vent is made out of cast iron. It's called a triple gear vent. It didn't explain why it's called a triple gear vent, so if one of you guys want to explain it, I'll be more than happy to pass the word on to the rest of the subscribers and the viewers. But as you can see, you can open up the vent full bore to get as much airflow in here as possible, or you can close it down and control the flour configuration on the top, and then that way you can try to get yourself set up to a low and slow to do some long cooks like pork butts and ribs. So guys, here are the casters I was telling you about that lock in place. So they really work well. Nice smooth mechanisms. You can step on top of them to unlock them and roll it around, and then lock them back down. So far I haven't had any problem with these. These have worked out quite well. All right, like I mentioned before, guys, I made some purchases off of Amazon after I did some internal measurements of the London Sunshine Kamado Grill, because I didn't want to wait till they got some of these divide and conquer racks and things back in stock. I wanted to go ahead and try to do some low and slow, which I haven't done quite yet, but I'll show you the accessories that I did purchase off of Amazon that I think will work well, okay? So first off, the first thing I bought this heat deflector here from Dell's barbecue store on Amazon. Okay, it was about $45, and it's a heavy duty 10.5 inch heat deflector with the tabs on it. So I'll show you how I fit it in there whenever we're going to use it. And it also came with a nice little heat handle, so if it's too hot for you to pick up, then you can slide this on here and get it off the grate. Of course, that is kind of a tight fit, so may have to do some adjusting. All right, so I bought that first, and then I wanted to get a divide and conquer system, but once again, London Sunshine was out of stock at the time when I went to purchase. So I found this one online in Amazon by Stan Hurd. Okay, Stan Hurd Kamado Grill Accessories. And this is kind of like a 15-inch divide and conquer. It comes with the moon grill grates that fit on top. Okay, and I'll fit this and show you how it goes. And then I also bought a 10.25 inch pizza stone to go down here to act as the heat deflector for some low and slow cooks. All right. This rack also came with a like a pot accessory, so you can use your Kamado and put your pot on top of here and cook, skillet or what have you. Okay, so not just for grilling, you can do a little bit of anything on the Kamado grill if you got the right accessories. All right, so let me show you how these things go in here, and then I'll give you my final thoughts. I'll give you some pricing quotes, and I'll give you a code to save 10%, and then I'll give you my pros and cons. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you how this stuff fits in. Okay, so we got our Kamado grill open, and I'm show you the heat deflector with the tabs first. So as I told you, that this is kind of a 2-layer firebox here. So I could take the top layer off and then lay this in there and then lay that layer back on. But for more convenient purposes, I just lay it up here on top of the firebox, and then maybe put some foil up here to ease cleanup. And then I take the grill grate and sit it right on here. So you can go low and slow action there. Your heat deflector's in the middle, and it should work out just fine. The lid closes without any problems. So if you're looking for something along those nature, then like I said, I'll put the links to all these in the bottom in the description block. All right. Now, for the divide and conquer system that I purchased, it's a little bit more I won't say challenging, but so here's the rack. So the rack fits right inside of the top ring. All right, so no problems there. And then if I want to do heat deflector or low and slow, then here is the 10 1/4 inch pizza stone that I purchased from Unicook. It was $19, and it'll fit right here, acting as a heat deflector also. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to coat this with foil for easy cleanup and for better fittage. Okay, so because it's fitting on the inner ring almost exactly. All right, but that should work out just fine. And then of course you have the 2 half moon grates that came with it. That fits like so. Well, got it upside down. I should get it right. And there. And so now you still have low and slow cooking. As long as you can control your temperature, you should be able to do your pork butts, your ribs, some low and slow chicken or what have you without any direct heat on the meat. Okay guys, so I've kind of ran you through the 18-inch Kamado Grill from London Sunshine. Let me tell you what I like about it and kind of what I don't like about it, okay? So what I like about it is, one, it's a real sturdy design. I mean, when I put it together and then using it and going on, it's really heavy duty. And I think it's going to last a long time, okay? So it's made out of a 2-inch thick ceramic material. So unless this thing falls over or what have you, you shouldn't have any problem with anything cracking or what have you, okay? 2, great smoke flavor. Like most Kamados, you get great charcoal, great smoke flavor on your food, all right? I had this and we used some peach wood in the other day and did some salmon for the wife on some actual maple wood strips. And those came out amazing, okay? So 3 pros, it's not too big. And I know that might sound funny, but like I love my, I'm pointing the wrong direction because it used to be behind me, but I love my Kamado Joe ceramic grill. I mean, it's fantastic. And the wife bought me the biggest size that they had. But sometimes it's too much to pull out just to cook for 2 people, okay? So I usually pull it out when I'm cooking for the office or what have you. But as much as I love the Kamado Grill, I think this is the perfect size for a small family. And I think that's why I love the little baby Kamado so much also, is that it was a single cooker and it provided the same great flavor and same great wood smell and wood flavor as the big boys do, except that it's in a smaller compact size. So if that makes sense, all right? This holds heat really well, okay? I mean, like say after I cook and we shut down all the vents and everything, it still takes several hours for it to cool down enough to put the cover on it. So and it's from what I can tell so far, we've used both lump and charcoal and briquettes in here, and it's really efficient when it comes to heat and using up its fuel source. So so far I haven't done a extended cook, so we'll see. But the next one we'll probably do a pork butt or something on it as a low and slow, and then and we'll see exactly if we have to add more in here. But I doubt it once I fill the firebox up with charcoal. So now the cons. Okay, so there's only 2 things that I can say that I really am not overly happy with when it comes to the this Kamado grill. One, it was advertised as an 18-inch grill, and I was looking for 18 inches of cooking surface, all right? And then so I was a little disappointed when I measured it out, and it was like 15 and a half, 16 inches of cooking surface, because you got a 2-inch thick ceramic wall there. So the entire diameter of the cooker is 18 inches. So yes, it's an 18-inch Kamado grill. However, most people, when they're looking at the size of a grill, they're looking at great size. And so this probably should be advertised more as a 15 or a 16-inch great grill cooking surface than the entire diameter outside of the Kamado grill, okay? And lastly, I will say that the temperature gauge, I still have some more testing to do, but so far it's not as accurate as I would like it to be. But that's the same issue I have with the baby Kamado. As much as I love that Kamado, I had one of my subscribers give me a name brand of a temperature gauge that he replaced in his baby Kamado, and he said is much more accurate. So I am going to purchase a couple of those and swap these out and see if the accuracy of those gauges are realistic and matches close to what's going on at grate level, right? Okay, and finally we're going to talk about price. Okay, so the London Sunshine 18-inch Kamado Grill can be purchased at two places. It can be purchased at the London Sunshine website, and it can also be purchased on Amazon. Okay, so if you purchase it on the London Sunshine website, it regularly sells for $999.99. Right now, it's currently being sold for $759.99. Okay. Now, if you use our Bad Beast Barbecue code, and I'll put it here on the screen, Bad Beast Barbecue, you will save 10% on the London Sunshine website. Okay. So that brings the final cost of this 18-inch Kamado Grill to $683.99. And from what I read on the website, shipping should be free. Okay, so you can get this for $683.99. Okay, if you purchase it from Amazon, the code doesn't work on the Amazon website. However, Amazon is selling the London Sunshine 18-inch Kamado Grill for $699. Okay, so it just depends on where you want to purchase it from and which is faster and what are you willing to tolerate or what have you, if you're thinking about purchasing this grill here. Okay, once again, like I said, it's supposed to come in 4 different colors. I saw 2 of them on Amazon. I saw the red and the orange on Amazon. The London Sunshine website, I saw the black and the red, but it's supposed to have green and orange also, so you can check it out and see if you're going to purchase one, which one of the colors fits your liking. Okay, so but that's about it. I want to thank the folks at London Sunshine for sending us this product here, and we're going to be doing more videos and more cooks on it as the summer progresses on. Okay, and that's about it. So, hey, like we always say, where there's smoke, there's fire. If it's fire, then damn it, there just might be a barbecue there. Hey, as always, hey, we'll see you guys around the smoke.